Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. I am in Iceland and I just absolutely love the Nordic countries. I feel so at home here. I feel so safe here. And yes, I did come here for the CrossFit gyms. I have always wanted to go to CrossFit Reykjavik and it was so much fun. Today was actually a High Rocks class, so it was perfect because I'm still kind of training for High Rocks. I did a High Rocks 2 weeks ago and it was almost like they knew I was coming because it was a High Rocks simulation and it was great. Then I went to Sky Lagoon, which was incredible. I didn't get really any videos there because I didn't want to bring my phone like into the rock area, but it's basically like all these beautiful rocks. I'll put some photos here, but warm springs, cold plunge, and then you go through these like water stations. They call it a journey, and it's like a sauna, a cool mist, a body scrub, and it ended with a little like vitamin C berry shot. So fun. This is just my ideal situation. But I wanted to show you a couple things that I bring with me to support my gut health while I'm traveling, how I prevent reflux while traveling. And I was thinking on the way here, like, why do I post on YouTube? Why do I keep doing this? And it's really because even though YouTube, compared to my other platforms, I don't get nearly as many views, or it's just not my largest platform, I still love creating YouTube videos because I feel like it gives you like a glimpse inside my life. And if it inspires just one person to do something new, try something hard, go for a challenge that they've always wanted to do, despite having digestive issues, despite having reflux, then it's all worth it. So that's sort of why I'm sharing my travels, my fitness, all these things, because you don't have to let your digestive issues and your reflux hold you back. There is support for you. There is a future where your symptoms are manageable and you're able to do the things you love. So that's sort of, I was thinking about the larger mission of this channel, and that's sort of what it is. Okay, let me show you a couple things that I brought with me on this trip. Always bring my little foam roll balls. These are amazing for your feet, for foam rolling. Since I'm going to be working out, I brought these therapy balls. I'm really excited to go to the CrossFit gym again tomorrow, and I know I'm going to need this after. This is my little nutrition station, supplement station, so I'll walk you guys through what I'm taking currently. So I bring my supplements labeled in a little container like this. I have my omega-3, my multivitamin, magnesium. Constipation is really common when you travel, so if you struggle with constipation, magnesium citrate or magnesium oxide is a great thing to bring with you. Also have melatonin here. Melatonin not only helps prevent reflux because it helps to strengthen the lower esophageal sphincter at night, but it also helps with jet lag. So I'm definitely going to be taking like a 3 milligram melatonin tonight, and definitely something I recommend bringing with you when you travel, whether you struggle with jet lag or reflux. I also brought some of my favorite oatmeal packets. These are the quite nice breakfast oats, and they do come in a more reflux friendly flavor than matcha. They come in a turmeric flavor and then a cinnamon flavor. I love that they have the protein added. These are awesome. I brought some extra oatmeal packets that I just had at home. These are like a cinnamon apple packet. And then it's always so sketchy traveling with supplements, but I always do it. I brought my creatine, beta alanine. Interesting about creatine not only helps with muscle recovery and supporting muscle growth and endurance, but it also can support your gut health. There's some really preliminary but promising research about how creatine can help your gut lining by strengthening your enterocytes and preventing intestinal permeability. So intestinal permeability is also called leaky gut, and it can happen to athletes. If your workouts are really, really intense, this can actually happen from very intense exercise. So taking creatine may help this. I also have something very exciting here. I know it looks a little sketchy. I have not officially announced on YouTube, but I am creating a reflux supplement. I'm creating the supplement that I always wish I had. It's a combination of the things we most frequently use. It is going to be 4 ingredients, and it's going to be a powder. And I'll give you a hint. Slippery elm is one of the ingredients, but it's really for soothing inflammation. It's going to be rich in mucilaginous herbs to kind of create a nice barrier against the esophagus and the throat to help protect from acid reflux and help you heal. And personally, slippery elm was super helpful to me in my journey of weaning off of PPIs. I have a full video about how I weaned off PPIs here. You can check it out, but I'm really excited for this supplement. I sent some samples out to a few people last week. Then I brought some with me because, you never know. I could get a sore throat. I could eat really late, have alcohol late, and I could need that. So I actually took this right before I left because I was was having a sore throat after High Rocks, Atlanta. I was feeling really, really run down, and some of the ingredients in this are not only throat soothing, but they are also helpful for your immune system. So I took this, and I mean, I'm not saying it's a magic supplement, but I am saying it may have multiple uses because I was feeling really run down and my sore throat was bad, and next day, gone. I took 2 doses, it's gone, which doesn't usually happen to me. Usually when I'm getting a sore throat and coming down with something, but feeling really good the last few days. So maybe it has multiple uses. Another thing that I bring with me is powdered peanut butter. Powdered peanut butter is great to add into oatmeal for protein, rich in protein, low in fat. I've got my Reflux Raft here. If you've been subscribed to me for a little while, you've probably heard me talk about Reflux Raft. Reflux Raft is an alginate, and I always take it with me when I travel because probably gonna be eating late, probably gonna be having some, wine. We're going to a wedding next week, which is why I'm here. And this creates a gel barrier, a little alginate barrier to help prevent reflux at night. So I'll probably take this before bed after the wedding. Other things I brought with me, some protein powder, bubble gum, non-mint gum, also a good little reflux supporting. If I'm going to be drinking, I'll probably have some gum just in case. I brought electrolytes, lots of different kinds. Unfortunately, so many electrolytes have citric acid, which is not reflux friendly, but I tolerate them fine because I don't really have GERD anymore. If you want to learn more about how I healed my GERD, you can check out my other videos in my reflux playlist. But the next thing I want to make is a reflux friendly electrolyte without citric acid because it's so annoying how they all have citric acid. But yeah, I brought some herbal teas. I do have a little kettle, so I'll probably try to start my morning with some tea and head to the gym. I'm gonna just chill the next few days, and I'm going to go to the CrossFit gym, go to the spa at the hotel I'm staying at, and only here for 2 days, then I go to Ireland. But I'll take you along with me, show you what I'm eating, kind of how I'm preventing reflux, and how I'm navigating this trip. If you've been to Iceland, you know that the food here is super expensive. So I had a really nice brunch out, and I'm probably gonna have a snack now. I just got some skyr. This looks like non-fat skyr. It has about 24 grams of protein for this whole thing. I got a peanut butter protein bar. These are the barbell bars, which I don't usually get when I'm home, but these are like pretty much like the best bar I could find in Europe. And then I got a bunch of apples. I get a lot of questions about fruit and acid reflux and kind of like what fruits can you have if you have reflux. I think apples are a good kind of mid-range acidity, not too high in acid. Like if you're struggling with reflux, I wouldn't get oranges. Red apples tend to be a little bit less acidic than green apples, but still a great pickup. I walked around like all day today, which I think is one of my favorite things about traveling, is just like wandering and kind of seeing where you end up. But going to stretch a little bit because my calves are super tight, and then head to the spa tonight. I have a massage, really excited, and then we go to Ireland tomorrow. Other things I ate today before the gym, I had a quite nice packet. I left pretty early. Had a little bit of coffee before the gym and had my oatmeal with it because I never have coffee on an empty stomach. And then my little coffee date that you saw, I had an IQ bar. I had their banana nut bar. So that's been my day so far, and I'll catch up with you at my next meal. So I just got into Ireland, and we have like 5 minutes until our friend's welcome party. They're remarried here, that's why we're here. And I found this adorable little fruit and vegetable market. It's only 3 minutes away, so I'll definitely be going back. I don't know what there's gonna be to eat at this event, so I always like to stock up on a big bottle of water when I get to a place, but I also wanted to get some snacks. I just wash these in our hotel sink. And when you're, in a hotel, small fridge size, you wanna think about things that are shelf stable. So all of these fruits don't need to be refrigerated. Apples, I got a few bananas, And red peppers, I eat these just like an apple. So I'll just rinse them off and then bite into it. You don't really need to cut it, so it's kind of a good hotel veggie. I got some kiwis and some oranges. These are sugar snap peas, and hopefully get some protein and carbs at the event, but protein and carbs are way easier to come by when you're at something like a dinner party, so wanted to get my fruits and veggies in first. One thing we recommend to our clients a lot is a squatty potty because it can elevate your feet when you're on the toilet and kind of create a better anatomical position for a bowel movement. And when you're traveling, you don't have this. A lot of people can be constipated because it's just a different position, harder to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna show you a secret. Get 2 towels like rolled up, or if there's a trash can, you can also do this if you have a box. But the thing that you'll probably be able to find is like 2 extra towels, and I would just stack them, put your feet on them like this. You can ask room service to bring you a little extra, but that can help with supporting your body in the correct position to go to the bathroom. So little travel tip there. So I just got back from the gym, had some yogurt and some oats, and I got that yogurt at like a convenience store. It was good. It actually wasn't bad. And I'm going to go for a run with Nico, just a quick one, and then we'll probably grab some breakfast before we head to the wedding. Good morning. I have been so bad at filming like my dinners. I think it's because I actually hate filming in public. I should probably get over that if I'm gonna be doing YouTube, but I'm really only here for a few days for a wedding, and I just, I don't really want to film in public. But I'll give you a little bit of a background of like what I'll do at dinner. Typically I'll look for like a protein-based entree, so like a chicken or a fish, something hopefully with a vegetable. And then if it's like a sauce I'm not sure about, I'll just have it on the side. I've never been like a big sauce person anyways, so sauce on the side, dressing on the side is kind of like how I do it, and it can be helpful if you have reflux as well. The biggest thing though when you're like out to dinner and you have reflux is just watching your fullness level. So really like paying attention to your fullness level, trying to not go past 80 to 90% fullness. Now I'm heading to a gym. It's actually a high rock gym, and gonna get a quick workout in. Be heading to the wedding in a couple minutes, so I think I'm going to end this video here. I hope it was helpful for you. I hope you learned a few new things to help you feel more prepared on your next trip. And for your next trip, I have something for you in the description of this video. I have a reflux-friendly travel guide with loads of tips to help you navigate your next trip and example meals to order at restaurants from popular restaurant types all over the world. So definitely check that out, and you can download that. It's free in the description of this video. If you are struggling with reflux or looking to improve your gut health, definitely consider subscribing to this channel. I release videos every single week. Be sure to like this video, share with a friend that's also struggling with digestive health or looking to optimize their gut health. And thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.